Good day everyone, this is Villian Binitan and today I'll be sharing my understanding about shrimp or prawn production. So, it is a critical aspect in determining shrimp farming success. The availability of good quality water in large quantities, tidal amplitude, land elevation, soil quality, salinity, temperature, pollution, flood exposures, infrastructure, facilities, and proximity to vital inputs and marks are all important elements to consider while choosing a location. Salinity, turbidity, pH, and possible success of contaminants from industrial, agricultural, and home sources are the most significant factors of water quality to examine. Site elevation and tidal amplitude are two factors that affect water supply and drainage in pond operations. The texture of the soil is crucial in assessing whether or not a site is suitable for pond development. Cloud cover or solar insolation and rainfall are important factors to consider in addition to temperature and wind, which are well known. Shrimp culture can be done in rectangular or square ponds. Both in the supply and drainage canals would be used to maintain the pond's water level as well as function as temporary shrimp holding areas. It's critical that the canal system are situated to take use of the natural waterways on the proposed location. Younger shrimps appear to be more tolerant of salinity fluctuations than adults. Maintaining an optimum quantity of dissolved oxygen in pond water is critical for shrimp survival and growth. Pests and diseases must be identified. Pests are any animals in the tambak that are not being cultivated and are deemed detrimental because they are likely to reduce productivity by causing the culture organism to die, by competing for available energy and or by causing damage to the facilities. Identification of pests and diseases. One of the most important dangers to the Indonesian hatchery sector is infectious bacterial illnesses. Its main feature is that it causes infected larvae to glow in the dark. During the dry season, shrimp larvae are more susceptible to fungus infection. The amoboflagellate is a protozoan than it is commonly seen in shrimp larvae. The Phlegmatus bacteria Leucothrix is of many causes of black gill disease because the cell tissues have been become necrotic. Shrimp affected with the black death disease have a blackening of the dorsal region of the tail muscle directly below the shell. Treatment, physical and chemical pest management are the two types of pest control available. The two procedures are typically employed in that order. However, either method can be used on its own. Physical methods are the safest because they have no detrimental side effects on both the cultural organisms and humans. If the physical approach is difficult to implement or if time and labor efficiency are sought, the chemical method can be employed. So cultural control, fry mortality is common ponds during the initial stocking periods. The main causes of stress are handling, transportation, and the acclimatization. Fry stocking is a critical operating function. The oxygen regime of pond water must be monitored in the early monitoring hour. Inspection of the feeding trays is also necessary to ensure that the feed delivered the day before was consumed. So the chemical control pesticides are categorized into four. These are for agricultural use in the fisheries subsector by the Ministry of Agriculture for agricultural use but not for fishery used by the Ministry of Agriculture, already in use for aquaculture but does not have formal approval for the Ministry of Agriculture. Those which are specifically prohibited for use in fisheries. Thydon is one pesticide that has been specifically banned for use in aquaculture under the memorandum from the Junior Minister of Agriculture. So, harvesting, when the stocks are reach a marketable size about 30 pieces per kilo, they are routinely harvested. So, harvesting can be done all at once or in stages depending on need. So, marketing, several difficulties are addressed in marketing and commercialization of shrimp. The majority of shrimps are sold frozen and marked based on the presentation, grading, color, and consistency. So these determined by visually picking the 10 largest and 10 smallest pieces from a total of 1 kilogram of merchandise. So that would be all. Thank you.